Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's Sage EJ back at it again. Hopefully, I don't mess up this time. But anyway, getting straight to the point. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Let's get to it. Yugioh Vrains, the 6th Yu-Gi-Oh series. Hold up. Oh, it's just Sheena. Anyway, the 6th Yu-Gi-Oh series. This is a major thing in my life because I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan, without a doubt. So, if y'all wondering what the main content is, it's this stuff right here. Now, the 6th series is taking years and years into the future. We're talking about maybe 2040, okay? If not further away, past our age. Now, our main character, Yusaku, is so-called playmaker. And we figured this out in the first episode. So, to get a, good view of episode 1, hopefully I can just use the images here. By the way, I don't own anything that Konami nor the Yu-Gi-Oh company produces. But, yeah, let's get to it. So basically, this is Yusaku right here. And in the first episode, we get a little bit of story development. So we get introduced to the antagonist, which is the Knights of Ennoi. And they're trying to destroy the new archetype, which is Cyberse. Now, this dude right here uses this archetype. Now, it's not a personal thing with the archetype being there. It's more so what has happened in the past. But I won't spoil that for you. But this dude, as you can see, is logging into the Vrains, which I believe is either a system and a network in itself or a actual website. I don't know. But to give y'all a little bit more insight, don't know what that was for. This is Vrains is actually just an acronym for Virtual Reality AI Network Systems. So you got a whole bunch of technology coming into play. On top of that, you have your personality, your own character, your own avatar, as believed from watching the first 2 episodes that have come out. Overall, they're pretty good. Now, getting back to the main story of episode 1, we get character development and we get to see a little bit of the story progress. I hope this will work and let Wikipedia help me. Episode 1, my name is Playmaker. The first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. So, as explained, they're in a whole lot of years after us. The city is called Den City. It's the newest network of technology. And they have the link Vrains. And the antagonist is Knights of Hanoi. Our main character is Playmaker, aka Yusaku. Now, you see, here's what happens. We sort of get the background of how the story is set up. Forget the duel. Oh, wow, they don't even have it. They don't have that. But anyway, it's more so just you just sit there and you watch it. If you just sit and watch the first episode, you'll get where I'm coming from, because this is not where they just force a duel down your throat. This is where they actually give you more of a background story to it, so you have a little bit of comprehension of what's going to happen. Now, at the near end, we get into some trouble with the Knights of Hanoi, and we get into the first duel. So, giving you a play-by-play, the duel starts, and we just get left with Playmaker on this hoverboard, and the data storm has just opened up. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, the AI is basically Cyverse, and there are a whole bunch of other AI within the Cyverse. It's like the Nirvana, the place where you want to be. Now, episode 2, on the other hand, is where the action really gets down to the nitty-gritty, where we get to talk about the cards and what truly happens throughout the duel, because it's very important. Episode 2, Catch the Wind Storm Access. Here's where I get super hyped, for no apparent reason besides the fact the episode was just that goddamn good. Okay, if we look at it, if the screen will finish loading, as you can see, we got Yusaku versus one of the knights. I don't even know his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, it says right there, Ko. What? What type of name is that? We had even better badass names. No disrespect, but I'm just saying. We had Darts, Merrick, we had Reggie, Yuri. I don't know, but Ko? It could just be because of the whole cyber technology world thing. But anyway, getting to the point, we in this duel, we ready to rock, and the speed duel format is being used. Now, if you don't know what a speed duel is, because I know this is brand new, this is a new dueling format, I don't know if Konami will actually put it out there as another way to duel, or they'll just leave it up to us as a way to just say, hey, this is a dueling format, just like how turbo duels aren't in real life, but, you can make it however you want. But a speed duel basically has you set up with this. Let's see if I can get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat out the way. Dueling Nexus is still loading. But once you see the playmat, it should be pretty good. Yeah, that's what Trump gets. Anyway, the playmat is basically the field. Now, you're supposedly supposed to have a whole bunch. Forget these. These are not permanent, the ones that you see up top on screen, because of the new link summoning mechanic. Now, you still have your 5 main monster zones. You have the field, graveyard, extra deck, and main deck. The pendulum zones, as seen right here in the red and blue, actually get moved to the ones right here. The blue goes to here, and the red goes to here. So you got 3 regular spelling traps. I mean, they're all regular, but they only become the same thing. Anyway, going into detail with the new link summoning format, you'll have 2 link zones that are supposedly going to go on top of here and on top of here, and that's your extra monster zone. So any monster that comes out of here,
2, 1.
getting back to where we left off, I found a better playmat. Sorry I had to cut the video off. I don't got money like that. And I can't pay for all the good stuff like how people normally could. I'm only 15. Have some mercy, please. Anyway, getting back. Took a little break. Found the right playmat so I can better explain everything. So, as seen before, like in the other one, hold up. Pause. Can't be doing that. You're taking away from my time. I'm trying to get shit done. Okay. Going back to what I was saying earlier, as you can see, the pendulum zones move, so they're still regular spell and trap zones. But when you place pendulum scales right here and there, right there and right there, it's pendulum scale. Now you only got 3. So let's act like 2 pendulum cards are there. Forget about it. Getting back to the main thing, speed duel. You get 3 main monster zones. You get 3 speller trap zones. You still get the whole deck. I believe you are supposed to get 1. Both players get that 1 extra monster zone. I don't know why. It just happened like that. Not me. Anyway, so getting on to the point, that's what a speed duel really is. You got these 3, you got these 3, you got that 1, and you got this and this, plus that. Who plays field spells anymore within the anime? Let me know. If they gonna bring it back and put it into some action. I'm trying to see some skyscraper stuff. I'm trying to get hyped. But your opponent pretty much has the same. Got the main deck, they got the whole 3 spell and trap, the 3 main monsters, still get the field, the extra deck in the graveyard. That's how it works within a speed duel. So that's the field that you're playing on. Now, mind you, there is the other thing that's obviously added from the anime, which is the data storm and the hoverboards and all of that, which is what I'm about to get to. Because that's where things really get serious. Sorry about the pausing within my speech and talking, but gotta make sure things are spelt right. Anyway, if they have a picture of it, hey, I like this one right, real quick. Have you heard of a data storm? If not, I'm about to let you know what it is. Data storms is basically this whole swarm of data technology being put together, and it's either stable or unstable. It's like the weather, per se. Here's how it looks right. Okay? I said it looks right for a reason. Because I just felt like saying right. Right here, right now, this is what it looks like. It's right. You see the weather, you catching the wind, and you just riding on through. Now, this is the data storm. So, all that blue, purple stuff that you see, that's the weather. That's what you riding on. It's crazy. I can't really explain it besides where it really comes into play later on within episode 2. But going back to what I was saying earlier, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to a speed duel. Now, these two, Yusaku and Ko, are inside this speed duel, and they going at it. So both have 4,000 life points, and they start to again rocking with it. Now, Ko goes first. Apparently, this dude got some help, got some peoples backing him up. So he got this huge dragon that he used to break through in episode 1, which I didn't explain for a reason, because it comes better now than what it was earlier when I could have said it. This dude comes breaking in, saying, "What's good?" riding on a huge ass dragon, like, I'm running this shit. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. So, this dragon is, I think, the new Blue Eyes, because it got 3,000 attack and requires advanced summon, unless you just that special type that can just pull it off. Now, getting back to the point, it's Ko's turn. He got 4 cards in his hand, just like Yusaku does. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Tell ya, you only get 4 cards in your hand for the first turn. Because I don't know. Don't know why. You just get 4 cards when you start the duel. You get your 5th when you draw. Just how it goes. Anyway, this dude does his standby phase, and gets right down to business. He starts bringing out Hack Worm or something like that. Hacker Worm. If I can show you this. If I can find it. But basically, apparently, this thing can be special summoned. Yeah, that thing right there. If the thing would just hurry up. Hack Worm. 4,000 attack. Can be special summoned if the opponent does not have any monsters. Mind you, this is not once per turn. So, of course, he's going to try and pull out his ace on the first turn, which he does. He plays 2 Hack Worms with special summon. Since it's the first turn, he abused the right of just special summoning. Then he takes his normal summon and changes it to an advanced summon real quick and says, "Hello, I'm bringing out the dragon. The dragon that you all know and love." Like we actually love this dragon. No, I ain't with it. I'm not liking this dragon, but so much. So we see Cracking Dragon. After two of these guys go bye-bye to make this guy right here. Okay, now this guy, I don't know why. I admit, it looks awesome. Okay, it looks awesome. But brings it out on the first turn like he's balling, okay? Like he got that money, he got that power. Ain't nobody gonna step to him. Now, this dragon right here, as you can see, got 3,000 attack points and 0 defense points. 0. But a whole lot of attack. Hey, that's just how some dragons roll. They be like, yeah, I can knock you out, but I can't defend myself for shit. Anyway, this dragon right here got tons of effects. Because when I say it got tons of effects, I honestly don't understand how it can work out so great. Cracking Dragon. Let's see what Wikipedia gotta say. Cracking Dragon is a level 8 machine effect monster. Now, let's get down to it. The effect and card description, as said and stated within Wikipedia, says cannot be destroyed by battle with the monster. Reiterating what was being said from earlier after, my program just stopped working and was like, hey, your 10 minutes is up, going back, cannot be destroyed by a battle with a monster whose level is lower than or equal to this card's level. So basically, cracking dragon per se is saying, hey, I'm a level 8, I'm unstoppable, you can do all this effect damage that you want. Basically, reiterating what Arc 5 was mostly about. It was getting that damage done while still looking cool, but keeping your monsters alive. You still take damage. Who cares? It's a level 8. Most games, oh my gosh. So, one, it has to have a level to be destroyed, and it has to be higher than 8 or higher than what the card's level is. So unless you can start changing levels, which there are a whole bunch of cards, but I'm talking about the levels of your opponent monster, you ain't got shit on them. Okay? If I was playing, which I am, because Dueling Nexus is right there. I'm about to start making the deck in the next video, just like y'all know now. When they get that card put into that system, best believe it's going in there. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. I've already taken the research data. I'm giving it to y'all now so y'all know. Getting back. Besides, it can't be destroyed. When your opponent normal or special summons exactly one monster, except during the damage step, while this monster is on the field, you can make that monster lose its attack equal to its level times 200. Then, if you do succeed, inflict that damage straight to their life points. I'm liking it. I like what I'm hearing so far. This just means I can get that free damage and still be like, yeah, I'm cool and I haven't attacked you yet, but just letting you know that if I get you down low enough and you still got a weak monster on the field and it's not really that much of a good defense that you playing right now, I can probably 1 turn or 2 turn shot you. Well, shoot you. My bad for the improper grammar. Anyway, let's continue. Then this attack up. But sadly, it doesn't last forever. Because, it's just that good. We gotta give them some type of mercy. Because, we gotta play nice, apparently. It doesn't last the whole time. So keep cracking dragon in mind. I can't speak. Anyway, going back. Besides cracking dragon, we're gonna go to the next monster, which is mostly cyber archetype. So now we're getting to, because archetype playing line. Bro, what do you do? What's the special ability? What do you rely on? What their weak point is? I'm just saying now. If this thing was finishing, I could ask her is Now, with this, let's get right into it. New my own stuff. Besides, with this right here, once it's changed to defense position, when it takes damage, so it doesn't get destroyed, you can go up to them and say, hey, you still take damage. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You want to know why? Because while it's in defense position after that effect, you take that piercing damage and apply it to your opponent and say, Merry Christmas. I don't like you. Forget you. I got a job to do, which is winning. So, with that, you already rocking. And on top of that, with the new Link summoning format, it's not like you're not gonna try to get as many Cyverse type monsters in your deck as possible. Unless you like a fan of Trickster or Goki or whatever. Or just playing machines, which reminds me, I gotta finish doing my research because I got an opponent that loves playing machine types. Anyway, as you can see, let's read what the actual card effect says. Once per turn, you can target one attack position monster on your opponent's controls, change it to defense position. If you do, for the rest of this turn, monsters you control cannot attack except to attack that monster. Also, if a Cyverse type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict battle damage to your opponent. So, let's bring in that dragon once again. Cracking Dragon. 3,000 attack, but 0 defense. If you got hit with Cyverse Wizard's effect, 1, it's in defense position as shown in the episode. 2, it can be a whole lot of damage being put on your opponent. So you just opened up the gate of applying pressure without really trying that hard. And your opponent still keeps the monster. So it's like, yeah, I still keep my monster. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Because it don't matter how many times it attacks. Because it can't. Getting back to it. Say you got a monster, I don't know. We got 4,000 life points. It's turned to somehow, some way you figured out, hey, I'm going to bring out, let's say, Zark, which has 4,000 attack points. And you're in defense position. Oh, wait, no. It has to be Cyverse. Well, I don't know. Let's say the Code Talker and the Dragon's in defense position, and it's powered up and souped up to 4,000 attack. Now, the Code Talker is Cyverse. That means when it attacks that dragon, that 4,000 to 0 means you're applying 4,000 to your opponent, which is half their life right there. If they smart enough, they would set up some cards, which I'm going to go into later. But yeah, that's it for Cyverse Wizard. Now, next you get to see... Oh my gosh, I'm not liking this software. Okay, I'm going to try and rush through this real quick and fast and hurry. So, backup security. If you control a Cyverse type monster, bring it out from your hand once per turn, special summon, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you got another Cyverse type on the field, meaning you can bring out the Link monsters.